Alright. I think I fixed the... Oops, sorry, I just smacked my mic. My apologies there. Um, alright. Go ahead and get rid of this. I did a whole kind of intro thing, and my mic settings were messed up, so a lot of what I was saying was getting cut out. So let me just go ahead and kind of try and start over. I thought I had a lot of good information earlier. Hopefully I can match. So what we're going to be doing with this playthrough, well, hi, by the way, welcome to, thanks for checking out my video and watching. It's probably my first, or is my first ever YouTube video. Have streamed in the past on Twitch, but nothing too serious. I love this game, Outward. It's probably the best single player game that I've played recently. I mean, like Baldur's Gate is really fun, you know, things like that, but it's just so unique in the way that it that you play it and the way you can play it. There's not a lot of hand holding. There's quite a bit of cheese in the game. Obviously, you can just use the internet to cheat and cheese and figure out everything. I mean, everyone's done it. Anybody who's played Outward has referenced the wiki at some point for build ideas, just knowledge, and just general game mechanics. I mean, everyone uses the wiki for that, but I wanted to make the game more challenging. Normally when I play, I don't use the recipes and stuff. So what I'm going to be doing today, or throughout this playthrough, is actually playing with a mod that's called True Hardcore. There's a lot of different elements. I haven't really played it enough to know all of them. So I mean, we're probably gonna die, and this is gonna be a really short run, but hey, it'll be worth it. I normally the characters are so ugly. I hope in Outward too they make them a lot cooler, at least look like normal people and not crackheads. That is my hope. Very excited for Outward 2, by the way. Alright, so True Hardcore, we're not playing with any legacy. Let's get this thing started. Weapon I'm going to be running with is the Knuckles. I prefer it. I think it's the weapon I'm the most familiar with, so with it being True Hardcore and, you know, us. Oh, another thing is that I'm actually doing a true Iron Man, so if I die, it doesn't matter why I die, it doesn't matter how I die. If I die, the run's over. I know that technically you can die multiple times on True Hardcore, and you can die in the regular game too, but I mean, one death, I'm done, the run is over, and I would have wasted a lot of your time. So, sorry in advance, but it's just the way, it just makes the game fun for me. Making it difficult is fun. People think I'm weird for that, but hey, I enjoy a challenge, and when you play Outward enough, the cheese becomes pretty evident. So all we're doing, you'll notice there, I got my two buffs, my stamina buffs going. It's a real pet peeve of mine to make sure that my stamina is always good to go. I think that's what gets people killed the most, is running out of stamina or poor stamina management. I mean, I'm saying that because that includes me. Like, I'll probably die in this run for improper use of stamina, more than likely. I do like the animation that you have to.
Hey there.
You have an
You'll
animation
catch
for
a
picking
cold
stuff up
or not
and
piece
for
of casite. Go
placing
ahead and
stuff in your
sleep in
inventory.
one of the extra bedrolls.
It's real nice. What would have been a nice thing is if they had like a decrafting animation. I mean, that would have just been pain, but I mean, hey, it would have been cool. Just make the game harder, you know, more punishing. When I first played Outward, I did like 1 or 2 runs without ever using the internet, so they took forever. It was very frustrating, but I learned a lot in the game, and you know, there's still stuff that I learn every time I play. That's how you know it's a good game. You don't just master it by playing it once, and it's so repetitive that you master it. It can feel repetitive if you're if you love this game and play it often. It can feel a little repetitive, but if you don't your first time playing this game is going to be such a good experience. It's going to be fun. Especially if you don't use the internet. You don't use that internet. It is a challenging game. Makes you think. Oh, they're already split up for me. That's always nice. Oh, of course you got a freaking hill. Alright. Predator bones are good. This little entry, I've done it quite a few times, so I'm pretty much on autopilot right now. The reason I dropped that stuff in the beginning was just to consume pouch size so that I'm not running super slow back to rest. And if you equipped the mining pick, it'll help out because it weighs more than any other weapon that you can get in this area. And all we gotta do is pick our stuff up. We're good to go. If you decide to do this same strategy that I'm doing, please be sure that you pick up your silver. Please pick up your silver. And just for those that like to be optimized, when you rest here, it doesn't matter how long or whatever, but it's important if you repair, because it gets the sword up to back to full durability and allows it to sell for like 1 extra silver, if you care. Like if those little things interest you, then that was for you. In true hardcore, you'll notice like when we don't have our starting gear at the top, we don't have our backpack, we don't have any of the food or recipes or the lantern down below, the bedroll, all that stuff is non-existent. Wow, this is trash, but I mean, we'll take it. Don't like that, it's okay. I think I'm just gonna, oh, I'm so slow. That's pain.
Rise and shine.
If I don't, yeah! You were on that ship too!
Enough of to threat,
But
Oliel.
You heard, Mother! Away with you!
This isn't
I'm
really
sorry that was the first thing you woke up. If I could, that gives. Once you can make the never.
the
If
story
you
and do
could
the
remember,
dialogue,
you
this is
only have a
more,
few days.
Oh, this
May
is
your
terrible.
ancestors watch
This is
over
pain.
you.
I might just drop this guy for now. I'll pick it up later. Like I'm not gonna make that trek. Eventually have a backpack and pick that up and sell it. It's an extra 6 gold. We'll take it. To get around the backpack thing, you just run down to this first vendor here and buy a backpack. Problem solved. Although it is nice to have the scaled satchel because it can craft into other backpacks later. That's what I've done in the past. And I have always pretty much played outward, where I do not craft things unless I have the recipe, just because I don't like the cheesiness of being able to
Is there
memorize
something you need?
the recipes. I don't like that. Go and do that. Where is he? There he is. Also, if you guys, quick little pro tip, you open up your backpack on the ground, open up your inventory. If you ever want to move stuff from your pocket or from a different backpack, always hold shift and just left click here. It skips being prompted for, like, are you sure you want to do this? Yeah, we're sure. We're sure, right?
Is there something you need?
Alrighty. Let's just head up top now, and I actually need to sell those too. Slippers are always sell for 6 in the beginning. That's pretty good. Money is your experience, so any little bit that you can get helps. The animations for picking stuff up, man, that takes a little bit of getting used to. Stamina regen stuff. Oh, nice. Nobleman hat. That is 5%. Oh, and 2. Wow. That's pretty cool. That was a really good find. I mean, getting the poison rags too, because, you know, against any of the bandits in the area, they're weak to poison. So, it's good. And the 5% from the hat right here. You know, stamina cost, you see right side of your screen, stamina cost minus 5%. I mean, it goes a long way. We'll take every bit we can get. Oh, that's cool. Another water skin. That's pretty lucky.
Greetings, friend. Lend me your. As a matter of fact, I could use a brush explode. Is what I need.
Basically, I'm
You'll
talking
know
to her
perfect.
to
Lend
get
me your ear.
those 2 potions so that I can
see
have
you.
2 silver, because that's experience. Yeah. Looting every bush that we see here, and it's going to be pretty common for that right there, the spice beetle. That is what we want. That allows us to not have to be walking around like our back is broken. Oh, gather the crab eye. Oh, that was weird. Alright. Yes, spice beetles are what we want. Every time you see me doing this, I'm just hoping for a spice beetle. The berries are nice, but they are, there's plenty of those throughout the Chersonese. Get rid of this.
Greetings, friend.
Get some money. So you, crab eyes we can't actually use to craft yet because we don't know the recipe. And we'll continue. Any experienced Outward players who have done this run tons of times? I don't know. I have. It's wrong for me to say everyone. I always do this every time I start, so maybe some of you guys just take off and go straight to the Abersar Desert. Who knows? Wild man. We fish, same thing, money. Everything you do should never be for free. You should always get money. If you're good at something, never do it for free, right? Money. This and all this. Everything you see me doing is all just for money. That's a really terrible.
Greetings, friend.
Screwed on this. We're gonna sell the weaker one. Money. I usually break down the clothing that I find if it's not worth anything, because I want to get the cloth. I mean, for rags, bandages, whatever. For all you new folk, this is a really easy set of gear to get early. Every time you will get at least 2 hides. Did I sell them? Oh no, I couldn't see them. They're right in front of me. I always learn to attire. And
Can I help you?
Because I won't ever use them. Oop, don't do that. Yep. And then since we learned that, we can take off this. And boom. I mainly get this just for the pouch bonus, which is great.
Curious. Amber,
Train
my
with this
friend.
bull, always get finesse. No reason not to. If you run without finesse, what are you doing with your life? Whoops. Getting caught on all kinds of things. I do have a pick at the top, I gotta remember that. Oh, normally that doesn't happen. Normally you have enough space to sell everything you come across, but because it's true hardcore. And then now we got our lantern. Bedroll didn't spawn at the top, so we need to come down here and grab this one. I dropped these just because it leaves light there, so I like it. This time. Oh, our back's getting broken here. Using too much stamina. I literally came over here just to get these staffs and go back and sell them, so. That is why we are here. And hoping for a red ruby here. Red ruby! No. And then I'm going back here just to buy, just for this. Spice beetle, hopefully. Nope. It's rare that I actually get that. It's interesting getting that. Oh wow, I'm lost. I'll turn around here. Okay. It's interesting getting those health potions that early. It's really helpful if you need a oh shoot button. An oh shoot button early. Alright, we just got a few things to do before we head out. A few things to sell, a few things to buy. I will not forget this. I will not forget this. I always do, but I'm not going to this time. Okay.
Is there something you need?
All the money. That is what I need. Start with 3 isn't that bad.
Is there something you need?
Get the spicy teas.
Hey there!
We get our rags. And we have enough money for... Read all of that. We have enough money for our weapon, which we're gonna grab now.
All right.
Cool.
Need something? Need something? Well, you got
I
your...
want my
There
first
you
skill.
go. All
Nice.
right. I feel
That
comfortable letting you
true
outside the
hardcore,
walls.
that makes that flint and steel. That
Use
gives
the
you
door when
actually
you want to head out.
gain some value there, huh? We need to also do. I want to do item. We'll get around the corner. Don't worry, gentlemen. Yeah, with the with this change, I normally just, man, I normally make this and just have a cooking pot up here so I don't have to constantly go downstairs, but we'll just set this here. This is what I normally do, and I normally put the cooking pot in a kit there, but since you can lose durability on your flint and steel, or it can break, it's like not worth it. If you have this one here for free, that isn't going to waste anything. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and make our salt. We're pretty much good to go for the starting area. Get rid of these. I think I'm happy with this. I just need to make sure to sleep. Always sleep. I mean, with this buff and this hat, we're at 30% stamina reduction, which is great. Anyone wondering why I have 2 sets of knuckles? It's because I use the cloth knuckles for like jump enemies, and then just in case you run into any tougher enemies in the world, we can switch to the iron knucks. That's just how I like to play. Managing that durability. Alright, let's go get started. Dang, I don't have, I might have to stop and pick up some oil. And if I run into our buddy, the, why can't I remember what they're called? You guys know what I'm talking about. The Frost dude, blue guy. Why can't I think of their name, man? I'm getting so old. It's frustrating. What are those things called, man? Ugh. I have to look at his name. Alright, I think I'm gonna kill the video here, just because, I mean, this is gonna be kind of a little long, next part's gonna be a little long run. I want to test out the video, the uploading, see how it all plays, just give it a little bit of testing and see if I like it or not. Go ahead and pause this, nothing's moving, but I do appreciate you watching this, and if you learned something, hit that like button. If you have any questions, or, you know, if I'm missing something, if I don't know something, feel free to chime in the comments and let me know. But anyways, yeah. Appreciate you guys watching. See you on the next one.